Well, I'm over here at my son's house, and I ordered some head bolts a while back, and they got here. So that's a good thing. I'll show you guys. Head bolts for the pink engine, the 460, and Fear of the Pink. But this was the best deal I found on eBay, and this fella here that I got these from, he had a very high rating, so I think total cost, free shipping, I believe these were $53 if I remember right. And they seem to be a pretty nice boat. I read a couple comments on his forum where they give their opinion about the parts and stuff, and one engine builder said that he would use these bolts time and time again for mild builds and stock applications. So that's always a good thing when you have a professional person that does a lot of engine building give his opinion. So that helped me make up my mind with these a little bit. But here's another situation we have. This was a brand new damper or balancer. My son got it for Christmas for me a couple years ago. Actually, maybe 3 years ago by now. Time's just flying away on me here. And they never tapped the holes. So we have to tap these holes out. And he originally was going to send it back. And we decided, rather than go through the hassle, we'll just tap it ourselves. You shouldn't have to tap a new part, but it was a little bit of a hassle trying to send it back, and Adam had to go way back and track where he had bought this, and he wasn't even sure what company he got it from, and I didn't want to put him through all that, and I said, don't worry about it. And he says, yeah, we'll just tap it ourselves. So that's what we're going to do. It's not that hard of a job, so as long as you have the stuff to do it with, it's not that hard of a job. If you don't have the tools you need to do it, then it'd be a serious thing. If you're just some guy who orders a part and you need to tap it out, you don't have a tap or a thread tool, then it's an ordeal. So then you have to probably send it back. That's one thing. Don't just get your parts and put them aside. Always check your parts, because even me, I didn't notice this at first. Adam actually noticed that it wasn't tapped. So what I mean by tap, there's no threads in the bolts, in case somebody's kind of like, what's he talking about? Yeah, there's no way you can put a bolt in there without threads to screw into. Here's another thing that happened a while back. A guy asked me to do a hood for him. He wanted it painted. He says it's brand new in the box. Fiberglass hood. He says, yeah, I've had this for a couple years. So he brings it over to me. I take it out of the box, and here the hood was all cracked. He had never taken it out of the box and checked it out. Now, a lot of guys, that's the first thing they'll do, is check their parts, but you have a few of us fellas that just think, let me just put that aside for right now. I'll leave it in the box and it's safe in there, and that's the best thing for me to do. And sometimes it's actually the worst thing for you to do. we try to use common sense in this world, but sometimes when we try to do things right and use common sense with things like that, it turns around and it winds up being a mistake. So just check your parts when you order something. Man, it's hot in this garage. I need to get the heads back on this engine, and I have to finish prepping them, and I'm going to paint them, and then we'll hopefully see this engine come back looking like a real engine again. There's only so much I can do when I'm here. Adam has things that he's doing, and it gets a little time limited here with things, and by the time I get here, I'm usually getting here late because of traffic and situations at my home and everything. You have to work around family life. So but this engine here has taken me a lot longer than I ever thought it would. Let me show you this. Adam actually thought we had studs for this, and I don't think I don't think they're the right size. So anyway, he said, I think we had some studs out there, Dad. And he looked at them and he goes, nope, they're not it. And that's another thing I was concerned about, was getting these bolts and finding out that they were for Cleveland or something, because it's hard to be positive when you order parts. Sometimes you just wait and wait for your parts to get home here, and then you find out that's not what I ordered. That's for a Cleveland or a 302, or maybe even for a Chevy. Who knows? My point is, it's a nice surprise when they wind up being the right parts. And this guy off eBay got these here pretty quick. It said this could take till 9 days of delivering, and I think I got these in 4 days, maybe 3 or 4 days it took to get them, to receive them. So anyway, that's that. We're going to get back on this engine here. Maybe I'll call this Mama Pink, because this is for a dedication to my mom. Anybody that doesn't know why the engine's pink, my dad's favorite color was black. On a vehicle, he liked black, so pink and black. This is a tribute kind of to them. And one of the things that helped me make up my mind with this is it's a reminder every time I look at this engine of my mom and my dad. So it's important we don't forget our roots and where we came from, and somebody spent in our life and took care of us, and I think that's the least I can do. Whether I like this color or I don't, it doesn't matter to me. It's just an engine, but it's a good reminder every time I look at it that my mom's favorite color was pink, and my dad's favorite color basically was black. He had other favorite colors too, but he loved the shiny black on a car. And black with he always talked about the chrome on the old cars, how thick it was, how you could just take it when it got age on it, and how the chrome would always be so thick that you could actually peel it when the cars got old back in the day. So anyway, that's what this is about. It's a little tribute to them. And hopefully we'll see this all together soon with the heads on it. And I'm still undecided what colors to go there. Hey, there's the man of the hour. But as soon as we get the heads on this thing, then we'll be moving into, I hope, the transmission getting bolted up on it, and whatever else the boss right there thinks. So sound like a plan, Adam? You heard it, guys. So hopefully in the near future you will see this thing looking like an engine again. So with that, I'm going to cut this video short here and try to get something done so we can actually maybe see this thing in the near future back together. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and God bless you.